Don't forget to subscribe to Panda Outdoors. Do it now.
Okay, folks, welcome to another episode in the bug out shed. The lighting's a bit crap, so I'm sorry about that. It's dark at the minute. So, this video is just a little video on EDC. Okay, so as you know, I always carry a knife, a torch, a lighter with me at all times, as well as my keys and other stuff. But sometimes I wear joggers, sometimes I wear work pants, sometimes I wear combats, sometimes I wear like military pants. So it wasn't practical in certain clothes I wear. So in a pair of joggers, clipping my knife into the pocket and my torch and joggers weren't good. They were falling out. So Traction's kindly sent me a product. It's like an EDC tidy or an EDC carry. It does come with a little strap like a man bag. I'm not really into the man bag side of it, so I've just clipped that off and I've put the strap to one side for if I ever have to use it. But it holds my knife, torch, and my lighter, and a few other little bits. So what I'll do is I'll show you it now. There will be a link for the product in the description. Also, if you use Panda 10, there's a discount for Traction. That's also in the description below. So, without further ado, this is the little tidy. Okay, it's the small little, bit bigger than a wallet size. It did have its own lanyard on, but it kept coming undone. So what I done was I just made a little snake's tail out of some paracord, and now I've got a spare bit of paracord with me. They were the two loops that the strap come with, but I don't use the strap, but they could be good for hanging any additional items on there. Okay, so as you can see, there's some little like elastic straps on the front. I keep my lighter in one, and then you've just got these three pouches that I've got your knife and stuff in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the camera around now, and I'll just show you what is in this. This is a realistic EDC, okay? Don't get me wrong, I do have my bag. You've all seen my bag that's got additional items in, but normally that's at my desk, or it's in the car, or it's by the front door, or something like that. But this, I keep this in my pocket at all times. So this is a realistic EDC, what you would really carry. Again, my bag and stuff like that, when I'm in work, goes by my desk. When I'm in the car, it stays in the car. If I'm out running in the shops or whatever, that just lives in the car. So this is a more realistic what I keep in my pocket at all times, which I actually do. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to flip the camera down and I'll show you what's in the pouch. Okay, so first of all, as you can see, this is the pouch. Just a nice little pouch. On the front, got the rubber strapping what I've just talked about, and then the elastic strapping, and I just keep a normal Bic lighter in there, but I have done a few little modifications to it. It's got some 1-inch duct tape, it's got some twine, and then it has a Ranger band, which is just bicycle in the tube. And I have removed the safety guard, so it lights nice and easy. So there is just a generic Bic lighter, and it has some fire starting material on it. So we've got the twine, the duct tape. Also, the duct tape can be used, the glue inside that, it can be used as like a bandage, okay? So you can bandage yourself up if you cut yourself in an emergency. Not saying it's the best scenario, but you can use it for that. And then a Ranger band on it for whatever you need that for, but it does go up really good with it being rubber. Okay, so moving on, I just have my German pocket knife. So this is German Army issue pocket knife. Okay, nothing too aggressive like my other EDC knife, which was a bit in your face. This is just a nice one. Just a little bit tricky. Okay, so it's got a bottle opener, a screwdriver, a little wood saw, and the knife on that side. Under 3 inches and doesn't lock. And then it's got a corkscrew and a reaming tool on that side. Okay, so it's nice and simple. And then I just have a small little torch, not the brightest, but it does do the job when you're trying to find something or whatever, and it's nice and small. This is just made by Snap-on Tools. Okay, so that's what's in the front. Oh, sorry, one more thing. So in the back, there is a slight compartment in the back there, and I just keep my first aid card. I am first aid trained, and this is just my Dr. ABC card for when I have to attend any first aid incidents or stuff like that. Okay, so that is just kept in the back. Okay, now I'll just turn it over. As I said before, I made this snake's tail myself. The one that was on it kept coming loose, so I've just made this paracord one. It's always handy to have a little bit more paracord with you. So I'll just unzip it and go through the content. Okay, so in this pouch, we've just got a small mini first aid kit. Okay, so we've just got a couple of plasters, 2 paracetamol. I do have a blood pressure tablet as well in there if I'm ever caught short and I can't get home. There's a spare blood pressure tablet. And we have a pair of latex gloves in there as well. And we just have a face mask for giving CPR. Okay, in that little first aid kit, just there. So that's just a small little couple of plasters, an antibacterial wipe as well. As you can see, a face mask for giving CPR, a couple of paracetamol for myself, and some plasters if I get cut. And then we just have one £20 note and £3 in change. So that is everything I keep in the little pouch. Right, so I'll flip the camera around and I'll bring you back. Okay, folks, so that was just a little look at my realistic EDC. Reason I've gone for that little pouch, it just keeps everything tidy. As you can see, I haven't overfilled it. Same as my bag, my EDC bag. I don't overfill that because I still need to use it as a bag if I go to shops, put a bit of shopping in or anything like that. Again, with that, I don't overfill it. I don't want to weigh my pockets down. It's just got a small first aid kit, a couple of plasters in it. It's got latex gloves and a face shield if I have to give CPR to anyone. It's got a doctor's ABC card as well, first aid related. And then it has a blood pressure tablet. Very small, very basic first aid kit. And then as you can see, moving on, just has my Bic lighter, it has my pocket knife, and it has my torch. Okay, so again, if you're looking at these, get onto Traction Clothing. I'll leave the link and I'll leave the website in the description below. And he does wallets as well, very similar wallet size, but I think that's the better pouch for me anyway. But again, I'll give you an update on one of my other videos in a few months when I've been using it a while. As you know, I chop and change my EDC a lot. But at the moment, this is working well and it's what I want to stick to. So again, I hope you're liking these prepper videos and the bushcraft and the wild camping and getting the meat and the vehicle builds. Much appreciated. But what I'd like you to do is comment below what you carry as your EDC. So what knife you've got and what torch you're running for your EDC in the comments below. It really helped the channel. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe for more content like this. The EDC stuff, the prepper stuff, the bug out vehicles, the green laning, all the stuff we do. As you've seen in the little intro, that's what we get up to. So again, thanks for all the support. I'll catch you outdoors sometime. And the link for Traction Clothing is in the description. Take care now.